Hello everyone, welcome to another episode of Real G Football. I am Jeff Wall, and today we're going to start the show off with a little Italian title race, the Serie A, AC Milan. Wow, these guys have looked so good right now. AC Milan coming off a 3-0 win over Lazio, which helped Juve in the title race, and then they just came back today, being Tuesday. Man, they come back and they whoop Juventus with an amazing comeback, by the way, 4-2. But it started off as a 2-0 going in after the second half. And man, AC Milan, 3 goals in 6 minutes against Juventus, the team that everybody thinks is one of the best defensive teams in the world. And obviously they used to be known for that, but man, wow. I mean, it is looking weird there. I mean, the Lit wasn't there, the ball wasn't there. I don't know if there was an injury, but either way, man, that does not look good. Even still, they shouldn't be losing, especially that bad to AC Milan, no matter how good they're looking right now. Honestly, that squad is not talented enough to compete with the likes of Juve, man. But either way, the title is still on for Lazio, even though they lost today to Lecce. I don't know how that happened, but they did it. They did it. They lost again, but that L that Juve takes keeps them a little bit, it gives them a little chance, especially when they face each other coming up. I'm really looking forward to that one. That's going to be really interesting. By the way, guys, if you could please make sure to give this video a quick thumbs up, share it with all your friends, and of course, subscribe to Lingo Sports for more great videos just like this. Now let's get back to it. Now, let's transition though to Spain, where Barcelona has completely lost their grip on the La Liga trophy, man. The 2-time defending champions might not get a third in a row, and it's looking like Real Madrid might do it, man. It really, really is. A couple of great players, a couple of guys are looking really, really good, way better than they have in the past seasons. Benzema, wow, with the back heel a couple games ago, incredible, man. Honestly, he's looking amazing. He's looking incredible, and he's in his early 30s now. You would think he'd be slowing down. Nope, he's not slowing down. Benzema looking sharp, looking great. And honestly, he's been starting to do this for the past couple of seasons without Ronaldo now. This is the second one, and he's really looking amazing, man. Honestly, really, really good. He's impressed me. I honestly always thought, man, maybe Benzema's just more of a 10 who happens to just play striker supposedly, but man, he can score goals too. He's just been looking incredible, man. Another guy that, I have to give some credit to, Sergio Ramos. I mean, a center back taking your penalty kicks all the time, and I'm going to get to that in 1 second. Wow, like he's converted every one of them. Every single one, he's converted all these penalties, man. Regardless of what you want to say about him being a dirty player, which I would agree with. I mean, he can definitely take a penalty. He can definitely take a free kick. He's one of the most well-rounded defenders I think we've ever seen. Paulo Maldini might have something to say about that, but man, he's Sergio Ramos. Wow. And hey, maybe he does end up returning to Real Madrid. We'll see. We will see about that. But now, this all made me ask the question, with them doing so well, only 3 losses on the season, is Zinedine Zidane actually a good manager? Is he a great manager? You know what? He is a good manager. He's a good manager. I think he's really good at, keeping all the personalities in check, getting everybody on the same page. I think he's good at that. I think he's like, hey, I know who's performing well and I know who fits the squad well, right? But at the same time, man, he still has one of the top 2 sides in La Liga, so at least he should always do pretty well there, right? And he's only won 1 La Liga title. This might be his second, but yeah, I know what you're gonna say. He's won the 3 Champions League titles. I know he has. I know what he's done. I'm not applying to that, but guys, that was the most talented side, or at least one of the most talented sides, just pure talent we have ever seen. The Barcelona side is probably up there in terms of that too. The Ajax sides way back in the day, the Liverpool sides way back in the day, some of the great Manchester United teams, the Bayern teams, right? Even this Bayern team this season is pretty great too. But I don't think they were as good as these guys, those Real Madrid guys that won the 3 straight titles. And look, you can say this, that like, hey, sure, sometimes, a few rounds in the Champions League were gifted to them. And yes, they did not win every single league title that they could have. Barcelona won a few of those in between. That's all fair. That's all true. And that personally, I kind of knocked them for that. But at the same time, man, he's starting to look pretty good. Zinedine Zidane is starting to look like a really good manager. I'm not sure that he's a tactical genius. One reason that I think that they have had a little bit more success than they might have is the fact that, man, they just get a lot of free kicks and penalties called for them, man. And they almost never get any called against them. I think they only have 2 so far this season, the best in the Liga, which is crazy, man. It's crazy because the whole league is about finesse and not having these crazy dirty tackles. But like I just said, Sergio Ramos is kind of a dirty player. He does a lot of bad things that guys will get carded for, like straight reds, and he doesn't get carded for them because it's Real Madrid. And it's starting to prove that point about what the ref originally at the restart was saying, like most other referees, most officiators favor Real Madrid. They're Real Madrid fans. And that's fair, that's fine. They're one of the most popular teams. I would say they're the most popular team, not just in Spain, but the entire world, man. They are. I really do think they are. They are definitely more popular than these guys. Some English speakers might not agree with that. I don't think Manchester United is the most popular team. I do think it is Real Madrid. And I think that you have to take that into consideration, even with their 3 Champions League titles, because there were some terrible calls, man. And that's pretty much what's caused VAR to come into the situation here. But either way, guys, look, after all that thinking, I'm going to say I think Zinedine Zidane is a very good manager. I don't think he's a tactical genius. I think a lot of times he's getting by on the fact that his players are really, really, really talented. And, you know, he gets some favorable goals. I don't know. He gets some of them are easy, some of them are good, some of them are bad. I don't know. But you guys want to know about the Premier League? SG is not here, but I know he's watching, so SG, I'm talking to you. And all your goofer fans, because that's what you guys are, down in North London. Look, man, look. You say the future is bright. Mikel Arteta, baby. You say that. Arteta ball. What is Arteta ball, man? Is it drawing 1-1? Is that what it is? I thought it's supposed to be this exciting attacking style with all these great attacking players. You know, you got Aubameyang, you got Lacazette. You shouldn't be winning by 2-0. You should be winning by like 3 or 4-0. Even if you do concede a few because, hey, you lost Breonna. Breonna's a great keeper. But you still should be winning these games. And, I mean, realistically, man, Leicester hasn't been playing that good recently. You could have capitalized. You could have, vaulted somewhere. You could have, got maybe a little bit closer to a Europa League spot. But no, you didn't. Jamie Vardy, he helps out my fantasy team. But that game should have been put away long before that, man. SG, I gotta tell you, the future ain't looking bright. But the guys who are looking like they have a bright future, Manchester United. And I gotta tell you, look, I'll start off by issuing an apology to Bruno Fernandes because look, I usually give people about 2 to 3 seasons. I was not very high on the signing. I was a little bit upset, actually. I didn't think that was what we needed, but hey, you know what? Bruno Fernandes, you have done amazing. I salute to you, sir. With him and Pogba now, wow. That is a scary combo, especially if Pogba stays, man. And I'm gonna make a prediction right now. I know you guys love it when I do this. If Pogba stays and the whole team, for the most part, just stays together, we don't even have to have a big signing, guys. We really, really don't. We could make the top 4. I'm not saying we're not gonna win the Premier League. You know I'm not that crazy. You know I'm not that crazy, guys. You know I'm not. But I do think that we're making top 4 because of that. I think we're going to do it. I believe it. Do you believe in Manchester United fans? Well, if you don't or do, let us know in the comments below. All right, finally, we're getting to the real juicy part of the show. Lionel Messi. I told you I would get to it. Lionel Messi may be leaving Barcelona. Wow, man. It was reported that he might decline to stay with the club and extend his contract and go into the last year of his deal with them. He may be moving on. And the question is, on everybody's mind, is where, guys? Where is Lionel Messi going? I think he's probably going to be reunited with Pep, especially if he stays and then the Champions League ban is lifted from them or just not put into place, whatever you want to call it. You get the point. Lionel Messi reunites with Pep either there or somewhere else. I think that is the most likely outcome. Or maybe, just maybe, hey, maybe Neymar would feel a little bit more comfortable staying in PSG if he had Lionel Messi by his side. Maybe, I don't know. That's just me. That's just what I'm saying. You could do that if you wanted to. I think that'd be kind of cool, PSG and Barcelona. I don't know, but I don't know anything. And now, guys, we're going to be talking about Leroy Sané. He finally got his move to Bayern Munich. He got his move back home to Germany, and we have some exclusive footage of the actual contract negotiations between Bayern Munich and Leroy Sané. It's very interesting. Let's have a look.
I'm gonna get you out of here. I promise you, I'm gonna get you out of there. You don't belong in there. I'm gonna get you out.
Wow. Wow. That is really compelling stuff right there. Bayern really wanted to save Leroy Sané from the Manchester City bench. Wow, great stuff from Bayern Munich, great stuff there. Well, guys, that is all the time we have for this show. Thank you so much for joining us. Leave a comment below. Make sure to like, share, and subscribe for more great videos like this. Like I said at the top, we out, baby.